I want to talk about a question that I see all the time over the internet and across my email list regarding getting the runaround when a consumer is disputing credit information on their credit report with the consumer reporting agencies. So I want to really focus on this particular issue. And let's see if we can provide some clarity to it so that we can then have better expectations from consumer reporting agencies. So to do that, we want to look at what Equifax says about how to dispute information on the Equifax credit report. They give you two options: to submit a dispute either online or through the mail. They say you can scan and upload your documents online, again, or through the mail. Now, the problem with using their forms is that their forms are limited in how you can put forth a dispute. In fact, I would suggest that using their forms makes it easier for them to close your investigation and deny your dispute. One thing is that their forms are even limited in how much words you can fit into the form. Okay, so let's move a little forward. So what should I expect after filing a dispute? So they give you two scenarios: the investigation of the dispute and the fact that your dispute will be processed in 5 to 20 business days. Now, this is like a glossed over version of really what the behind the scenes and the statutes say. So yes, it looks all glossy here. It looks like they're helping you. We're going to review your dispute and we might make changes based on the information you provide, or we'll contact the company that reported information to us to verify the accuracy of the information you're disputing. And the complaints is that usually they just, say, well, we contacted the company and they confirmed it as an accurate information on your credit file. Now, when it comes to the runaround of maybe not getting a response or, a delayed response, we want to start digging a little bit deeper. So to do that, we need to understand the time limits and what the law says. So under the Personal Information Protection and Electronic Documents Act, there's a section that says time limit, right? So what it says under 8.3, it says time limit that an organization shall respond to a request not later than 30 days. And they also talk about an extension that if it is going past 30 days, that they're supposed to provide you notice, and they can only extend it a maximum of another 30 days. So notice as to the reasons why they need more time. And this is after you submit a written request. Essentially, that's what you're doing when you file a dispute with the consumer reporting agencies. So let's look at the Consumer Reporting Act, what they say about time. Under correction of errors, it really generally says that, in a reasonable time, they should conduct the investigation and delete anything if it needs to be deleted or updated. Now let's take a look at the consequences if they fail to do that. So I'm going to pull up a ministry complaint notice to get some of that information. So it says here, and it's directed to the Consumer Reporting Agency, that if you've not responded to a person that's written to you within 3 weeks, that this person may file a complaint with the ministry. Now, this allows the ministry to step in and even provide an order to the Consumer Reporting Agency to do something, including even deleting the information that you may have been disputing. And we find that in Section 14 of the Consumer Reporting Act, which just says that the ministry can order a consumer reporting agency to amend or delete any information that in the ministry's opinion is inaccurate or incomplete, or does not comply with the provisions of this act. So if there's this extreme delay when people are not getting a response or they're getting there's delays in getting those responses, then Section 14 can kick in. Now let's take a look at some of the further consequences when it is filed with the ministry. So it has here penalties and other options. It says that a person may result in fines up to $25,000, imprisonment for not more than 1 year, or both, and a company may be liable to a fine up to $100,000. So there are consequences, and there are methods to really getting your complaint answered. And so I don't suggest you giving up and quitting. Sort of let you know in a general way is that if you're going to file a dispute, you need to be accurate in how you file that dispute, because it can get closed and the investigation can get closed. So that's going to be important to also keep in mind. For simple matters like disputing the accuracy, these are things you probably can do yourself, but more advanced complaints, I suggest that you retain a consumer credit litigator. They'd be able to understand all of the laws in much more detail than somebody who hasn't challenged the consumer reporting agencies. So I hope this was helpful and provided you some general ideas on how to speed the process up, and the fact that there are things that work behind the scenes, and this is a glossed over version that Equifax may provide you. Again, it's Kevin. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comment section below so the community watching can benefit. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me through direct message. Thanks for watching.